The one thing that we have to say about the oil industry in the last 36 months is resilience. I think some of you would never have envisioned what has happened since 2019. Prices have gone to $22 a barrel to $122 a barrel. Never in the history of the world has this happened. I remember in March, those of you who are not aware, gas oil prices climbed more than $200 a ton. The current prices, if the government had allowed them to continue with the normal pricing schedule, would be over 185 shillings per litre. In many countries that is happening. When we look at what the prices are elsewhere, they are on the way to 200. But in Kenya, for the last 1 year, we've managed to keep the prices as they are, partly because of some foresight that we had in 2020 when the prices were low, and we increased the price by 5 shillings so that we could keep it in a kitty. And during the course of that year, we did not know what was going to happen. In fact, part of the plan was this. Those of you who are in the trading world, was to go out and buy an option. And we went, we costed the option, and the option was coming. We actually just wanted to hedge for gas oil, 100,000 barrels a day. And the option was an 18-month option at a strike price. But the question was, what if we do not reach the strike price? Because don't forget, when we were discussing what the option was, we were at $25 per barrel of crude. The strike price was around $50, $60 a barrel. That meant the oil price would have to double, more than double, for you to recoup your money within 18 months. Now, some of you may know what an option is, but most of you will not know what an option is. And definitely people outside this room will not know what an option is. Just to give you an idea, an option is like an insurance policy that allows you to buy the underlying asset after that. It's a derivative. So we needed to pay something like 70 million shillings per day into the option. Now, you know, if we had 18 months and the price never reached the strike price, that would have been over 40 billion shillings. You can read the headlines for yourself. PS colludes to steal 40 billion from exchequer. You know how it is. And by the time you've explained an option, the story is long gone. So that's how the 5 shillings came about. And we decided we might as well pay ourselves that option into an account in the event that we do need to stabilize the prices. And that's exactly what happened. Before long, within 12 months, the price had crossed the strike price of $60, and it's where it is now. And this is the money that you're getting back. Just to give you an idea of the kind of subsidy that you are getting, in gas oil, I think it's something like 40 shillings per litre. We collect in this country on taxes on fuel about 23, 24 billion. Last month we paid the oil industry 21 billion. So you're pretty much getting your fuel tax-free in Kenya. Why didn't we just decide to remove the taxes? Because there's a thing called optionality. You need to leave yourselves options to do other things. If you remove the taxes, by the time the price had reached 90 shillings, where would we go? Where would we go? What would we do? We can't go back into the kitty and remove more taxes because there would be nothing there. So this is the reason why and how the oil subsidy came about. You know, I've heard that there's a Chinese curse that say, may you live in interesting times. There is no more interesting time than this. We finished COVID. We finished just when we thought it couldn't get worse. We have the Russia and Ukraine war. I was just telling somebody here, this is probably the worst time to be in the government. where fuel prices are going up without knowing where it's going to end. Wheat prices are through the roof. Fertilizer prices are through the roof. There has been no rain. And we're told also we must cut our emissions by 30% as of COP26. So if there was ever a time when we needed people who can think outside the box, it's now. And I encourage all of you, members of PIEA, and otherwise, please think outside the box. Come and see me if you have any great ideas. Come and see me even if you don't have any ideas. And we can then try and work it out together. So thank you very much. Have a good breakfast.